Hi, Sagittarius, my lovelies. This is for the new moon in Gemini for June 2019. This new moon is in your seventh house of partnerships, the one-on-one kind or marriage. Just all depends how this plays out for you. Now, as I'm shuffling these cards, I will mention some aspects that is happening for you. You have this seventh house new moon here that is semi-sextiling Venus. And Venus is in your sixth house of day-to-day routines, your health, and healing. Venus is the number 6, might I add. And we have the High Priestess energy, responsibility. Ooh, sixth house too, work, service. You have a responsibility here. Let's keep pulling. But Venus here in your, excuse me, Venus here in your sixth house is trining your second. She's helping you let go of some shit in your second house, whether it's how you perceive yourself as your worth, your values, your resources, letting go of certain resources, certain values, certain inner reserves, letting go of something that doesn't serve you in that sector of your life. But the second house is also sextiling Neptune in your fourth. So this is very beneficial to your emotional well-being, your foundation, your home. This can play out so many different ways. This is a general reading, folks. So this can play out so many scenarios. Let's keep drawing in. With this responsibility, High Priestess, I'm strongly getting that sixth house. This is the work that you are responsible for, being of service. You are, Spirit is calling you out to be responsible, be of integrity, with your worth and value systems and morals and respect in your work. But this imagination card to me, yes, seventh house represents Libra. Technically, that's a Libra house, even though Gemini is her sister. But this imagination card is of air signs, Gemini, Libra, seventh house. Even though, nothing's happening in Libra as we speak, but seventh house is generally the general astrological sign. The seventh house is Libra. So, also being kind, moral, diplomatic about how you go about your day-to-day responsibilities. This could be you just tapping into that creativity. And when I say imagination, I think of creativity, your dreams. Let's see what else we got here. Nothing wants to come out. Stable energy. Very stable. I'm getting, ooh, luck. Luck. And I'm not surprised by that because Jupiter, your ruler, is in your house. So, what this luck here? Stand up. That is super cool. Phoenix rising from the ashes there. So, this okay. Now, for a number of you, I'm getting that this seventh house new moon has a relationship to do with yourself because it's in opposition to your first house. It's a mirroring energy reflecting back on yourself. Might I add, this fourth house is squaring your first. So it could definitely have an effect on your emotional energy, playing a role in that, strengthening your emotional energy, which plays on your worth, your confidence, feeling worthy to go after, maybe certain relationships. I'm not picking up on the relationships. I'm picking up on relationships with yourself. So if that doesn't resonate for some of you, I guess this message is not meant for you. But this is strongly meant for I do tarot for evolving the soul. Strictly, maybe I'll dive into love some other day. But this is I like to do evolutionary tarot. So I'm getting strongly your emotional self is strengthening. You're healing. I'm getting, you know what your role is in society, that you are healing yourself with that green there. And this is really helping you grow emotionally. But detaching away from your mind could lead to don't let your mind go into negative thinking. For some of you, I'm getting your imagination can run into different directions. Don't get caught up too in your mind. Stay focused on your responsibility, the responsibility to yourself, and that reflects on to others. Because if you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of anyone else? Sag, you are the thinkers of the world. Since this is like an exploring type of sign, you guys have a higher mind. So you guys got to take care of yourself. Your imagination can run wild sometimes, and it can go sometimes to the pitfalls and negative thinking. So change that. Change the way you think. Change into the different direction, because you do have spirit calling you out to be of service. And that there is luck in that. You have, by the end of this month here, when I get to the full moon here in your sign, there's some culmination, very emotional stuff too in your sign. So this is definitely saying, okay, you're building up that confidence. You're building up your self-worth, and this affects your emotional confidence, because when you feel good emotionally, you attract shit. You have the right to be strong and optimistic about opportunities ahead. Indeed you do. Indeed you do. Because this is going to affect your work, how you are taking care of your responsibilities. So building up that self-worth, your values, that plays in on your emotions, and that builds you up to be the phoenix. To be the phoenix. You went through some shit. You went through some shit last month, okay? And this is a time where this new moon set the intention on being a new you. Okay? Being a new you. Because this full moon that's coming, which I'll get to that. This is all about you, Sag. Okay? Let's pull out another card. Okay. Ooh, we got the moth. Okay. The rainbow of light and positive energy expands my consciousness. Wow, Sag. You're all about expansion and consciousness anyways. You are the house of consciousness. Wow. My dreams are emerging and guide me on my path. I pay attention to my dreams and easily interpret them. I am aligned with the movement of the moon. Dreams provide tools for self-knowledge and help me bring mental clarity. Moonstone, have you remembered your dreams? Do Do your senses bring you? I think they meant to say does. Does your senses bring you to where you need to be? Do your senses bring you to where you need to be? I wasn't an English major, so. Are you connected with the lunar cycles? Uh-oh. Let your dreams become messages to help you develop your personality and spirituality. You spent enough time figuring things out. Let yourself emerge with the knowledge spun within your consciousness. Okay. So, yes, nice to, it looks like Jupiter. Nice to stay in tune with your imagination, your thoughts, your consciousness. Don't let it fall to the wayside and get into negative traps here. Okay, Sag. Because, you know, Chiron is in Aries and trining your first house. So you're going to be building this confidence, but just Chiron is the wounded healer too. So, you know, just keep positive. Stay optimistic as you are. Okay. Let's pull out another card. Ooh, immediately. Wow. God is amazing. Remain positive. I mean, that just says it. Abundance. Luck. You have so many good things on your side, Sag. And I see you guys at your full moon at the end of the month, okay? Take care. I love you guys. Bye.